think we're live, Corp. It says we're live.
Okay.
Right, guys, you know the drills. If you're here, let us know. Say hello. And we'll catch you in the comments. Right, let me get me comments. Right, there are the comments. Looks like we've got people. Pop those out. Just like that. No, not that. I need to pop out the comments. Pop out that. Yeah. So, who have we got, Cub? Who do you see?
You.
Obviously, yeah, me. Who else? Come on, lad.
I don't got good eyes.
Really?
No, seriously.
I see. Ghost, Unpainted Lead, Sammy, Bleatron, Tamsin, Greg, Insane Commander, Paul, Fred, Crits, Jace. I have Jace. Bill. Come on, I know there's more of you. Matt. Chris. Pert. James. Yes, James, we did enjoy our camping trip, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was a blast. We had a good trip. We got to some adventures, didn't we, Cole? Jace is asking you if you enjoyed the trip.
Yeah.
Favourite bit of camping?
The den.
Yeah, you did make an epic den. Stop unscrewing me chair.
I'm not.
Look, it wobbles because of you.
Which way go?
Just leave it. Damien's first time watching live. Welcome, buddy. Yuri's watching from New York. Damn, it's got a bit. Then again, it's probably got till Sunday dinner time there now. No, New York's 5 hours behind us, isn't it? So about 5 p.m. Alan. Paul's been rescuing friends in Houston all week. Feelings out to you, brother. Have you done tent tutorials, Mel? I have, but on my old Corbania Prime blog. It's a written one. I haven't done a video one in a while. What's with the head movement, dude?
No.
Or are you a backing singer or something? It's 4 p.m. there. Right, okay, that oh yeah, because it's what you call it. It's actually 9 o'clock here. It's not 10 o'clock, is it? Oh, AJ, hello, buddy. Bugs Gaming, hello, bud. Right, let's start off. Bit of admin to start off with. I'm thinking about doing a live studio show for the US. Okay, stop that.
Okay.
Really? You realise your mates from Cadets are going to be watching my channel?
How do you know?
Because you're going to tell them what I do.
No.
Yeah, you will. You can't keep your gob shut on it.
True.
Oh, Jace is on it already. I actually have a PayPal link. I think it's paypal.me/the terrain tutor. And that way you can go straight to the PayPal website and make donations without having to log in and enter my email address, send money. I don't know if that's right, though, if the address is right. I made a tent once, full size. Nice one, Bleatron. We demand a tent tutorial. Okay. Got to do security fences as well, haven't I? What are you doing?
Drawing carrots.
Don't mess up Willow's drawing.
I'm not.
Because she'll kill you.
I know.
Tents. We can do tents. All right, that's on the list, which means looking at what I've got, it'll get done in the next month or so. Cor is definitely up to some shenanigans. He always is. Find the address and I'll include it in the posts. Let's have a go at that. PayPal.me/the terrain tutor. I need to get a logo on it. But yes, the address is... Let me put it on there. www. There we go. Without the hash at the end. I mistyped. Free for you. The terrain tutor pays the fee. You git. Anyone heard of the game Forager on Kickstarter? It's a Napoleonic skirmish game I'm thinking of backing. Never heard of it, mate. So the map was awesome. The zombie board was brilliant. The Burma board looks cosmic. So what's next, Mel? Burma board. I've reached the point where I don't have any big commissions on. Yeah, now I do want to tackle the castle project at some point. But yeah, for the next couple of months, my big project is going to be my own big Burma board because I want to get my gaming table going. And I've been looking at a load of different stuff. Yeah, so I've got enough stuff to keep me going. I clicked on the wrong link and got Mel's first terrain bit tutor video. Oh my, oh god.
Seriously?
I was watching that, yesterday. For some reason I went back and looked at it. You know those reaction videos you get on YouTube where people watch their... I managed 1 minute into a 4-minute introduction before I had to switch it off and I just couldn't watch it anymore. Not just that. Damn, the terrain tutor has aged me. Either that or it's you.
Hello. A carrot.
The foliage filler on the Burma build looked so effective. Yeah, it did. And then I realised I've done it wrong. That's not how I meant to use my rubberized horse pubes. He's getting to that age. Age of Sigmar just came out with new siege rules, so fortifications in general will be stellar. Well, if Age of Sigmar need them, I'm not going to do it then. I've had a glutton of emails asking me, "Oh, are you going to do Star Wars Legion terrain?" And I went, "Yeah, I've already done it. Yeah, you can find Endor in the foliage playlist."
Endor?
Yeah, they brought out a new Watch Shot Star Wars game, but it's 28 mil. Tabletop battle.
Carrot.
What did you think of that rock that flew by? No idea. Exactly. Castles is a great idea. We need a tutorial. Well, before we hit castles, I want to do the medieval let's makes. And in fact, while we're here,
We're gonna find a rock.
Mel, you're shifted down a bit from the door. Right? Don't get you, George. Feels like Beavis and Butthead. A bit.
Door should be high now.
I'm Beavis. Yeah, he's just realised what that meant. Right, so medieval let's makes. Right, obviously we've got cottages, haven't we?
Yes.
We're going to have to do palisades. Do you know what a palisade is, Corb?
Nope.
Palisade is a wooden fence. Wooden fence. I've just helped to play test his new pub car park fight game. We used to play that in real life back in the 80s and 90s, mate.
That's cool.
Urban stuff done then? No, we've still got urban stuff to go. Various scatters, various city bits. So there's urban stuff still on. What are you doing?
I don't know.
In the UK, where you can pick up pink insulation foam, the only place you can find any insulation is Wicks, and that stuff has a foil layer on both sides. Right, you want to be looking... I'm going to need you to pack that right up in your butt, Morty.
Okay.
Don't. Right, you want to be looking at either Hindley's online. They sell it, Hindley's online craft store. Or you can go direct. You can get it from Panel Systems. Medieval Knight's Tent. Joust. Jousting setup. Because if we're doing the tent, we might as well do the little fence and the flags, haven't we?
Yeah.
Rather than just the tent.
Yeah.
How do I chop, make super fine? I only get them to about 6mm, but need them finer. Run them through a cheese grater, mate. Just rub them up and down a cheese grater, and that'll chop it into finer. Wells, shopping stands. So, should we say medieval market? Place a well. We've done fields. Ice basement. Not really wargaming. Drawbridge and portcullis. Right, we're dropping into the castle stuff there.
Yeah.
I'm looking specifically at keeping this to get just the basic medieval set first before we move into like stone fortifications, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Oculus say medieval fortifications. They are on the list, but that's a series in its own right. Yeah, so let's... Stocks. Yeah. Stables. I mean, the cottages will have to do a few different types. We'll have to do... I'm going to have to look at thatching and do it and die.
I did it before, but I know that.
Blacksmith furnace.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah, yeah, blacksmith.
It isn't something you think of much, but when you say it, it's quite cool.
Well, blacksmiths are good because they involve quite a few different techniques. It's the building, the chimney, the actual smith, and then you've got the, what you call it, you've got the sort of roof and stuff over the actual smithy.
Yeah.
Dovecoats. We saw those in the castle. Do you remember seeing those in what you call it? Armories, medieval farm, cottage and field. So we've got that. Hangman's noose.
Medieval field.
Hangman's noose.
That's pretty.
I mean, I've been watching Borgias lately, and based on Borgias, there's loads of different little stands and the rigs they've got set up for torture. Woo! Public torture.
All you need is a rope and a stick.
Bit more complicated than that.
Well, okay.
Stocks, pillories. Yeah, we got stocks.
How about
carts.
A log attached to a...
Shaming post.
How about a log attached to a window with a really tough rope on it?
I'm going to end up with a tutorial full of torture devices, aren't I?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Pyre with stake for burning witches. Granary, storage barns. Dicking stool. Don't you mean a dunking stool?
A bucket with...
yeah, a ducking stool. Windmills. Did they have windmills in medieval times? A pub. Well, you see, a farm cottage and a pub. They're all buildings that require the same techniques. So we'll cover those when we do cottages.
It does.
Barrels and wagons, yeah. Peasant huts, yeah. We'll cover those. Siege protection. That'll go into the that'll go into the fortifications when we do that, because we'll do siege equipment at the same time. Yes, they had. So they did have windmills. All right, I'll add it to the list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you off?
No, I'll come back down in a minute.
All right. And a watermill. God, windmill, watermill. Calm down, Celts. Storage, granary. It's all right, Celts. You wouldn't get it. Have you done rivers? No, but that's not a let's make. That's something we're handling. I'm doing terrain labs on that at the minute, working out colours. I'm specific. Anything new since I've been gone? Why? Where have you been gone, Max? I've seen messages from you every day. What's the subject at the minute? Building. A rock chucker. That'll be fair. We're talking medieval. What have you got? Is that to stop you messing with my chair? Dragon Training School, Catapults,
Oh,
Wells.
yeah.
Alright, so let's be clear. All the sort of siege stuff and the castle stuff will fall into a different series. I'm interested in more the medieval, dark age sort of scatter. Yeah? Witches' Cave Den, canals. Build a privy. I think I've already built one of those, haven't I? That's in the urban playlist.
In other words, if anybody types anything about a castle, they get kicked off the ship.
Roundhouses.
Roundhouse.
Well, it isn't medieval, but they were still around, and especially up in the like Outer Hebrides, stuff like that. And you got turf roof, haven't you?
Yeah.
That we need to factor in.
Have you done thatch roof yet? Anything over that?
A maypole. Maypole.
What the heck's a maypole?
A maypole is what we dance around on May Day, mate.
Okay.
It's a fertility ritual.
Okay. Don't know what that means, but okay.
What does fertility mean?
I don't know. Crops.
Making babies.
Okay.
Hey, a cat. Gong Farmer's Heap? What's a gong farmer? Huts like GF9 make. I haven't seen the Huts GF.
How to spell it?
What? Fertility.
No. Gong farmer.
Gong farmer. Exactly as it sounds, dude.
Gong
Tanning pits?
farmer. Gong farmer. Also gong farmer.
Stonehenge. Yeah, actually, a henge.
In Tudor England to describe someone who dug out and removed human excrement from
Cross-Celt statue.
Okay, I know what it means.
What is it?
It was a term invented used in Tudor England to describe someone who dug out and removed human excrement from privies and cast pits. The word gong was used for both a privy and its contents. Right,
okay. So a shit farmer.
Basically.
Right. Stonehenge is way earlier than medieval. Yeah, I know. I don't want to do medieval and then do a let's make dark age, or Stone Age series. I'd rather try and bundle them, all that sort of, because they all fall into that like early history, slightly fantasy, you know what I mean, sort of genre. So I'd like to sort of nail them in one series. Oscar's joined the stream and Mel's talking about dung farming. It's going to be one of those streams then. Yep. Roadside Shrine.
Yeah, I'm your on-the-go Googler. Anything you don't know, just ask me to Google.
Straw hedge. Hedge.
What? Anything you don't understand?
Reminder that your building materials are going to be heavily based on locality. Yeah, exactly. Like, with the stuff up in the Outer Hebrides, they use stone and turf. As you move more to wooded areas, wood and wattle and daub and thatch became building materials. And then as you moved into like the town areas, there was more money. Brick became, quarry, that sort of stuff. Viking church, Norwegian buildings, haystacks. We've done haystacks. Little orchard or grove, that's foliage. It's generic. That could be any time. A church. I suppose, yeah, we need a little church, don't we?
You did a church already, didn't you?
We built Willow's church, which is that foreground kit. But we haven't done a tutorial on scratch building a church. That'll be a phone build.
Okay, let me Google church.
Split hazel fencing. That's that basket weave fencing, isn't it? What about hay wagons? I'll put wagons on. I'm not a big fan of doing wagons. They're not terrain. They're vehicles. But we'll put it on.
The closest church to us is Hanley All Saints Church.
Is it?
Yeah. That's the biggest one. That's the main one.
Pigsties. Have you ever thought about doing a medieval cog ship? Archer range targets. Yeah, because that was quite big, wasn't it?
Images of a medieval cog ship. Dad, it's a cog ship.
Ah, right. I wonder why it was called a. I wonder if it was like. I wonder why it's called a cog ship.
All.
Go find out why it was called a cog ship, Corb.
Cog ship on Wikipedia.
Giant crossways. If you use 2-inch pencils, it's secretly easy. Nice. I like that.
With clinker built, generally of oak.
A pillory. I think we've got pillory, haven't we? Please do a quarry for the stone. Well, that's just rock facing. You know what I mean? And a bit of extra scatter. We've got stables. Mel has got his own research department. I have. A water well. We've got wells. Jousting area. We've covered that one. Market stalls. So, right. Let me go through the list that we've got so far. Okay? Right, we've got cottages. And by cottages, I'm going to be talking all sorts of different cottages and construction techniques. Not just one cottage. We've got palisades, jousting setup, marketplace, a well, stock, stables, pillory, blacksmith, hangman's noose, shaving post, windmills, watermill, roundhouse, turf roof, maypole, tanning pits, henge, Celtic cross, roadside shrine, church, basket weave fencing, wagons, archer range target. I'm not really a ship builder, so don't. You know what I mean?
I know. A cog is a type of a cog ship. Is a type of ship that first appeared in the 10th century and was widely used from around the 12th century on. These vessels were mostly associated with sea-going trade in the medieval Europe, especially the Hanseatic League, particularly in the Baltic Sea region.
All right, hit Wikipedia. Find out why they're called cog ships. Charcoal burner, chickens in a basket, harbours. No, no. Calm down. Charcoal smouldering mounds. Sawmill, windmill, sawmill. I'll put charcoal smouldering mounds on. I didn't know they were a big thing in medieval times, but I'll check them out. They might work well with the blacksmiths. Right. Stonehenge, because Stonehenge, yeah, we've got henges. No, we'd love to have crow cages. I'll have to have a look at that one. See if I can figure it out.
Oh, Dad.
Your charcoal mounds are away in the woods. Is that where they normally were? You have to make charcoal before you can make steel. Right. Wicker Man. I am not doing a Wicker Man. Romanesque Road, Aqueduct segment. I'll have to... Is this historical or fantasy? Kind of a mix. Scarecrows. We have a style of simple hobbit holes, root cellar houses in Scandinavia called Jordanla. A shrubbery, wizard's tower. Right, I think, to be truthful, yeah, I reckon I've got enough there to get started, don't you? So let's knock it on the head. for that one. I think that's my work for what you call it for October sorted. Yeah, I think we've got that one sorted now. Right, quick check. I better check the phone, Anna. Have we had anyone? Anything? No. Oh, Brian! We've had no donation. Nice one.
Hey, donation time. Please donate.
Oh.
Please.
$20 from Brian. I don't know what that works out in British money. Let's work this out, because Jace is going to want to...
It's okay. I can do it. I've got Google.
That's not right. That must have been 2.
Dollars to pounds.
No, what you call it? We've had 3 today. So, Jace, get your maths going, dude. Yeah?
£15.44.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm looking at the exchange.
So if we say £15 for that one, yeah, and then we've had 2 nuggets, £2 from Brian N. So let's get right. First off, Brian S with a 15. Nice one, buddy. Right, I need to figure out text late supporters. Edit that. So let's get these guys on the screen. Right, Brian S. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, on top of that, we've got Brian N, who sent in a couple of nuggets. So that's 2 J's. Brian N. And then we've got Ludo T, and he sent £5.
Okay, I can do that.
22.
It's free. It's basically £4.
No, he sent a £5. It's 5.
Oh, I thought that was in.
So we've knocked 22 off our total so far. Let me get his. Let's get Ludo on the screen.
Why is nobody donating US money?
You.
Please, I need something to do in my spare time.
You need something to do.
Give us American money. We'll make it equivalent to the English money you were going to say.
Right, Harry H. He's just sent in a nugget. I got to keep me on this all day.
God damn it! Still not American money. Could somebody send us American money, please? Please, I need it. I need to be sane.
They could send you Australian money. That'd confuse you.
I got that on there.
Harry H. That's another nugget.
Open up another window with Google. Okay, so.
I think we are caught up. Right. So what are we on, Jace?
An Australian dollar to £1.
What's a nugget in British money? £1. We call it a nugget because it's...
Dad, give me a random amount of Australian money.
A random amount of Australian money?
Yes.
7 Australian dollars. What's that?
£4, 31 pence.
I don't even have a pound to show you guys. We call it a nugget because it's a small little gold coin. It's not actually gold, it looks gold. Yeah, but, you know, we call them nuggets. Our current target is 558. Yeah, out of the 700 we're going for. Oh, Natalie C, she sent in a couple of nuggets. Thank you, Nat.
I've also got yen to pounds.
Yen to pound? I've never had a yen donation.
So right now I've got England, I've got US money, Australian money, Japanese money, just because I'm going to get paranoid otherwise.
Jace, when will you be in the studio next? Well, I don't know. Live show this week I'm not sure about. Now, the reason being is because this week kids go back to school. Now, Kerry isn't at university and we're not sure what's going on with after-school activities until they go back to school. For example, Corbyn's now got the Army Cadets He goes on Monday and Thursdays. I've got to take him for his first one tomorrow. Yeah. Willow has drama on Mondays. Yeah. On top of that, they both got music lessons, but we haven't.
I've also got Kuna's pounds.
Kunas?
Croatian money.
Croatian money. Ah, right. Okay.
Kunas
or Kronas?
Kuna. Croatian Kuna.
Yeah, Croatian Kuna.
I've got everything up in case anything happens.
Overlord of Eki. On my occasion here in the UK, I collected all the coins in the set that make a shield on the back. I have it laminated. I'm so jealous you have lovely coins. You've got, those coins are worth about £75 if you've got the full shield. Target is now 556. We're getting there. Yeah. Just so you understand why we're saving for a new computer. Okay. Render time for a 20-minute video on my computer is 10 hours. Now, this week I plan on attempting to record 6 Let's Makes. Yeah, and what that means is, after I've recorded them, I'm basically going to have to put my computer over to rendering for a week. And when it's rendering, I can't really do anything on it at all. Yeah, so that's why, you know, why Jay suspect me, or a rendering PC. Oh, history in miniatures? Yeah, 3 nuggets. We're getting there. Let's get him on the screen.
Wait, what do you send?
Nutsy is my wife's account. Keep up the great videos, Mel. Thanks, Dave. She still gets the credit though, dude. But she's your wife, you're used to that. So, history in miniatures. HIM. There we go. You're on the screen, dude. Thank you. Right. Next job. I need to pick your brains some more. I know I peg these sessions as, you know, you ask me questions, and it's like, no. I'm going to ask you. Right, all caught up. Is Army Cadets Boy Scouts? No, we have the Boy Scouts organisation here. Army Cadets is run by the Ministry of Defence, and they have the Army Cadets, the Air Cadets, the Sea Cadets, and the Combined Cadet Force. Yeah, and basically, you know, they go to army camps. You know, they're given military uniforms. You know, they use the same rank structure. Obviously, it's Cadet Corporal and Cadet Sergeant and all that sort of stuff, but they use the same rank structure. And quite often, the staff are ex-military. How old are you? How old do you think I am?
He's 50. Ah!
Oh, that was a shot! Did the key?
The money for that.
There's only about 37p in there.
I don't care. It's still money.
Give it here.
Hmm?
Give me my wallet.
Hmm?
Give me my wallet.
Well, that's my wallet.
I'm going to have to mute the sound because you don't want to hear the boy screaming now.
If I give you your cards and everything else, if I keep the wallet, it's worth more than it's actually in here. Here you go.
1 month.
Oh! Please help me! It hurts!
It will bloody hurt, lad. 21, he's 48. Army Cadets is awesome, Mel. Every year there's a 2-week camp that is only cost about 40 quid. Yeah, I know, I was in the Air Cadets when I grew up. Kez was in the Army Cadets, which is one of the reasons why, you know, he's trying the Army Cadets. If he doesn't like the Army Cadets, he'll try the Air Cadets. You know what I mean? But annual camps, weekends away, we loved it.
Yeah.
Am I technically an eyewitness now? Call the social services. Yeah, call social services. They'll take you away.
No! No, don't! Don't! This place gives me pork.
This place gives you pork. He likes bacon. Old enough to know better, but young enough not to care. I think that's young enough not to know better, old enough not to give a damn.
They're both not older.
I think I'm 42. Kez, Am I 42 or 43? I'm 42.
Do you not know your own age?
I stopped counting after about 33, mate.
So technically you could be 50, but nobody would know.
No, because I was born in 75.
Well, why wouldn't you know that?
Well, you have to work it out and do the maths, but it's easier just to ask Kez.
25 at 17.
You see,
Easy math.
the thing is, yeah, I always know how old I am, because Kez is always older than me. Yeah, and between March and May, she's a year older than me.
True. Do you know Mum's age?
No, do you use clear coat or a sealer on your terrain pieces? Yes, depending on the piece, it's either watered down PVA or I'll go for proxl.co.uk's spray matte varnish. If you buy proxl.co.uk spray matte varnish, please tell them I recommended you.
Yeah. And more money.
And critical say, Mel, I have to ask my missus my age too.
Is this money that's just come in?
Alright, okay. Looks like we've got a PayPal. They are. Can you convert that into British money?
£4.63.
Yeah, what's that in British?
£4.63. I just have to go.
Don't you dare type that in. It's £4.63. Right, I will say, shall we say another...
£3.57.
Right, let's get Phil on. Right. 4 and a bit nuggets. We'll call it 4 for the totalizer.
4 and a bit nuggets. I got it.
Phil C, thank you, Phil.
Thank you, Phil. That's my dinner.
Right, you're a decade younger than me. I'm a decade younger than quite a lot of people. You just told how old you're. What, brave or foolish man? She's going to kill me once. See you Thursday, Max.
Actually, what?
Mel is just a lad.
What do you mean?
What?
What? I don't know what you were saying.
Chill, dude.
Okay.
Right, current target is 549. Yes. Do you notice quality difference between brands of PVA, or am I safe with any? Yes, there's vast vast differences between brands when it comes to PVA. I'm watching you laugh. Yeah, there is.
There you go. Look at the sun.
What's he up to?
It's just a pillow. God damn it! Not trust me.
Have you been rubbing your arse over this
No.
or something?
No.
You thought about it though, haven't you?
Yes.
It's alright, I do it to your pillow all the time, mate.
That
Sweet dreams.
That is my pillow. To basically put your arse in there.
Yeah, anyway, go back off rubbing arses on pillars, yeah, onto back to PVA. Yeah, there's a vast difference between quality of PVA. I use personally Baker Ross because it's the best PVA I've ever used. Chase, don't even say that. Insane Commander. My modelling today, building Lego with my cousin's boys. That's cool. Really cool. Come on.
Okay, I'll stop.
No worries, Red Green. I'll look forward to it, buddy. Right. Right, I was going to ask you questions again, wasn't I?
Yes, you were.
Pillow talk.
Pillow time. Are you okay?
I am, lad, I am. Right, battle mats. I want to do a product overview comparison video on battle mats. I put a couple of posts out on the old Facebook, but let's just do a quick roundup. Who would you recommend, folks? I'm talking commercial battle mats that you buy. Are you doing the backing dancing again, dude?
No, such a package, yeah.
Right. Miss Cass, ask that question in a min, mate. Okay, I'll answer that and I'll re-ask that question in a minute, mate. Right, cool. Can you sit here?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to
Got a job.
suggest different suppliers for mats. Yeah, can you just go and call it? Go and list them.
Okay.
Yeah. You handle the show for me.
Ow! God damn it! You found the pegs. No.
Yeah. Dad's just going to go get himself a fresh brew. Jace, can you watch the comments while the lads live? Yeah, dude. Thank you. You got to talk to him as you read them out, Cole.
So I don't know what to say.
Or just say, like, just read out, say who you watch for it, who people have mentioned.
Jarvis textured battle mats. Oh. Yes, the younger generation will take over. Games Workshop battle mats.
How many have you got, dude?
So far I've got 1, 2, 3.
Fat Mats, Jarvis, Games Workshop. Top quality child labour. Very proud. He's learning the trade.
Yeah.
Mel's grown hair. Do you know what? Yeah, I used to look just like Corbin when he was young. Genuinely, he's the spit of me. If I show you photos, people are like.
I know there's a photo in Nan's house, and I literally at first I thought it was you.
Thought it was you, and then realised it was me.
Same with Jen.
So basically, Corb, this is what you got coming.
No! You got shaved.
Right, Games Deep Cut is great with custom stuff. Speak out loud. Come on, you got to talk.
Okay, Deep Cut.
Talk to him, mate. Project.
Deep Cut Studios and Bottom.
So talk to him, Corb.
Oh, what about?
Well, just turn around and say, right, that's the suggestion of Deep Cut Studios. Any more, guys?
So,
Encourage the conversation.
Yeah, okay. So, any more? So far we've got Fat Mats, Jarvis Textured Battle Mats, Game Workshop Battle Mats, and Deep Cut Battle Mats. Deep Cut Studios, I mean.
So count how many you've got now and let them know.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
So tell them.
We got 4 here. This is good.
Right, so we've got 4 so far. Any more suggestions, folks?
Yep.
Right, do you want to read out what you've got so far for those?
I just did.
All right, crack on, man. You're doing a good job.
Cigar box. I'll write that down. So we got that one. P. Work War Games map. So P Work War Games maps. Deep Cut Studios. Nice green hair. That nice. Any more? Painting Blood Angels and eating popcorn here. I wish I could. Okay, DFS battle mats. So right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 battle mats so far. Aussie! I don't even know if he is now. Okay. Did you get hot mats? Yes, I did.
How we doing, lad?
Any day. Put a question mark next to that one. Wayland Game.
Okay.
question mark next to that one.
Why?
Because he said that he believes that they do, so there's no
Alright, so we
100%
need to
chance.
check it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't write DFS. They're a furniture company.
DFS.
Oh.
So who were...
Okay then, thanks Sandy. That helped me. Does it not take ages to get anything from Wayland?
I don't know. I mean, I've ordered from Wayland in the past. Oh, we've had some donations.
What are they?
I'm just going to put my fingerprint on there.
Okay. People sleeping, damn it. Press enter.
Okay.
It ain't
Right, straight off from our cat S. Yeah, she sent 10 nuggets in.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, you need to work out what that one is.
KR.
So you're right. KR70 sec.
KR70 sec. Type that in.
Boy, have to work. From Joanne. Joanne N. Right. I'll jump on now, Wally.
Yeah.
So KR70 sec.
Any like caps or
Sec is in caps, mate.
any full stops?
No. So we've got 10 nuggets from Cat.
Sec. I don't see anything here. Doesn't look like money. I don't know. Yes.
You're not sure?
I come up and it just keeps coming up with acrylic and plastic resolve kits.
Oh.
I don't get this.
KR70 sec to GBP. Convert. It's Swedish krona.
Swedish krona.
So go find out. See if you can work it out, mate. So 70.
To GDP. Okay, so how many? 70?
70.
It would be £6.77.
£6.77. So should we round that one up to 7?
Yeah.
Right, so that's 7 off, Jace. And that's from Joanne.
What?
Joanne N.
Thank you.
And now, Corb, I'll let you read this one out, because... Right, don't read his second name. It's just S. Ewan.
Gave us $50.
Mm-mm.
Oh, £50.
£50.
I keep getting it wrong.
So, Ewan has chipped in with 50 nuggets. Thanks, Ewan.
Yes! My dinner for 2 days.
That's not your dinner for 2 days, you git.
Nah, it's dinner for 50. They don't pay me. They don't give me food.
Really?
I'm only giving food.
Really?
Every 2 days. I'm kidding.
Okay, let's be clear. This is the boy, yeah, who came home from his nan's after a massive breakfast, a massive dinner, a massive tea.
Yeah,
Came in, yeah, and then what? You nailed a donut, then you nailed a blue ribbon, then you nailed a massive chocolate cookie, all in the matter of like 2 minutes.
Then I got beaten down.
Yeah, you got beat down because you nicked Dad's.
No, they beat me down because I ate too much.
We did not beat you down.
They have a whip.
We don't have a whip.
No, I'm kidding, please, no.
You do have to be careful with these allegations, because
okay,
social services, if you make allegations like that, social services are obliged to investigate.
I'm kidding. All of that was a joke.
Now, if they do a 2-3 day residential investigation course that you have to go on, now you make all the allegations you want, lad. I'll have a weekend off anytime.
I'm like a smiley face.
All right then. Right. Thank you, guys. What about Warlord's plastic Chindit conversion? What? What's this about? Warlord's got plastic Chindit conversions.
Let me type it in.
Find that in Warlord plastic Chindits. So current target is 482. Thank you, guys. I mean, genuinely, this is. I realise we normally do the sort of shout out support the channel and you just pay and you do PayPal's, but we've recently switched over to the idea of letting you know what you're funded and having targets.
Okay, well,
Yeah, and this computer is a big one for me.
Plastic Chindic conversions.
Warlord plastic Chindic conversions. Go boy. Right. Hi Mel, welcome back. What's a good project for younger wargamers? Yeah, go and have a look at my plaster bandage hill.
Dad, lots of stuff has come up.
Alright, well nail it down, do your research. Yeah, get me the information, come back. Specifically it'll be Warlord's site for doing it. Yeah, going back, yeah, have a look in the Hills playlist. Go and have a look for the plaster bandage. Yeah, because basically what they are is they're rolls of newspaper secured with tape. Then you put them on a base and you secure them all with tape. And then you basically get plaster bandage, wet it and layer it over it. Kids absolutely love it. There's no sharps involved. A little bit of scissors just to cut the plaster bandages.
Yes, Dad.
Wait 1 second. Yeah. The plaster bandages, the brand name is Modroc, M-O-D-R-O-C, and they're about £1 per roll of bandage, and a bandage will do you 2 or 3 hills, so a couple of quid for your bandage, some newspaper, some masking tape, and whatever you're using for basing. Yeah, and they can do the lot, mate. So yeah, you know, not just that, they like plaster bandage hills, yeah, because there's something big, yeah, and also you can use exactly the same techniques. Yeah, but use a pop bottle in the centre and build it into a volcano for the homework projects. Are these the conversions, mate?
Yeah, this entire page is on the conversions from metal to plastic that Warlord are doing.
That's all, what do you call it? I'm pretty sure that's all Rich's. Do you remember Rich?
Yeah. Go up, it says. Go you can go all the way up to the top and see.
Rich does a lot of conversions. He likes converting. And that's Richard Dando, not Rich Carlisle.
Yeah.
Nice, mate. Nice.
Back to the search bar. I have to plan stuff in seconds. I'm going to open up another.
No worries, Chase. Bit random. Does anyone know what the best brand of clump foliage is? Make your own, mate. I like Jarvis. Woodland Scenics is a secondary good brand. I've seen some good stuff from, is it Model Scene or Realistic Scenery? Yeah, but there's a tutorial in the foliage playlist on making your own. Converting normal Brits into Chindits using a few other sprues. It's not hard. I mean, normally it's just drop a Chindit head on them. Well, yeah, miscast. Get them make a volcano. Then get some bicarb and coke. Yeah, and get it erupted. They'll love it, man.
No, orange dye. Put orange dye in it.
No.
Why?
Because you'll stain the ceiling orange like Willow stained the classroom ceiling. Willow made one for a homework project, took it to school, and the teacher set it off inside the classroom. They've got a coke stain on the ceiling now.
Just seems like our family would do something like that.
And plaster makes a huge mess. It's a kid's paradise. It really is. Plaster bandage is great for kids. They love it. Yeah, and like I say, it's one of those sort of terrain materials that kids. Oh, I thought that.
The dog.
Well, that was shut the door, dude.
Yeah, the dog pushed the door open. He was like, I don't like that.
I am Swedish. Our go-to reaction when given any sort of positive reaction is to try and get out of it. Are there any terrain pieces people ask you to make but you have no interest in doing? Tons.
Yeah.
Age of Sigmar. Age of Smegmar. Chindits have boonie hats. Yeah, they do. I'm good, Red? No, when it comes to terrain projects that I don't particularly want to do or are no real interest. To be truthful, there aren't. I don't. When people ask me to do terrain for specific game systems, yeah, that annoys me a little because it's like, you know, it's like the Star Wars Legion. Yeah, can you do Star Wars Legion terrain? Endors are wood. There's wood tutorials. They're already done. You know what I mean? But when it comes to actual physically making stuff, whether it be whatever, quite like the lot. It's just I don't have the time. Palm trees, castles. Yeah, palm trees. Don't like bloody palm trees. Right.
I saw that inflatable palm tree dance.
Have you?
Yeah, I put it up yesterday.
Oh, Tamsin's coming with 10 nuggets. Let's get Tamsin on the screen.
What kind of nuggets? US, Swedish, Croatian, I got it all.
British nuggets, lad.
I physically do have it all. What's that? Could you turn around?
Careful.
What do you mean?
Careful. I've got to be... Why? What do you want me to turn around for?
No, just, oh, you have to turn around. Turn around. Further. Hello. How you doing?
What? Oh, don't be a dick. Come on.
You don't even know, you can't even stop it. You don't know what's happening right now.
I have a feeling there's something written on the back of my chair.
No,
1 second.
I'm going to turn around while sitting down so you can see it on the camera. That took a lot of time and precision to get them playing.
You've got 2 nuts, haven't you? Come here.
I put my back there.
Yeah, how are your toes?
Ah, my toes. Aussie bite. Aussie biting. Biting us. What are you after? Oh, God.
472. Nice one. Thank you, guys. Right.
Any different kinds of money yet?
No, calm down, dudes. They're doing brilliantly. Stop bugging them.
Yeah, I know. I just
Most of your tutorials are 25, 28 mil. What would you think about making terrain for 15 miniatures or smaller? Most of the applications are the same. Typically, what you have to do when you go for your buildings is drop down from 5 mil to 3 mil for your buildings and your basin. Yeah, obviously your trees and etc. is smaller. Your tufts become long grass rather than tussocks. Yeah. I have a plan to do what you call it. Calm, 1 second. I have a plan to do a 15 mil what you call it desert board, a fully featured one. You know, one of my specials. I just need someone to commission it first. Yeah, so I need to reach out. Battlefront don't seem to reply to my emails, so they're not interested in it. So I've just got to hope there's a store or something like that who wants to have a Mel feature table.
Is that because I got a finger?
Yeah, go on.
Do you know what Russian money is called?
Ruble.
Russian is ruble.
Indian money is rupees.
Yeah, I know that. Let's get that off.
I was in the local garden centre this week and thought, when did they start selling terrain? It turned out to be a display of bonsai trees. Nice one, Crawley. I'm looking at making paper templates for terrain. Is that something you've No, I've never done paper templates, dude. I don't really do templates. I just tend to wing it. You know, I mean, any of you guys will know my buildings and that sort of stuff and the construction stuff. They are all pretty much, right, I'm just going to build this. You know, and I wing it. Ninja skills from Corb. They'll stand him in good stead in the cadets. They will, won't they?
Hey, Dad, now I've got rupees, Russian money, Swedish money, Croatian money, Japanese money, Australian money, and US money.
Okay.
Just so I've got every single kind in case something happens.
That's not every single kind, mate.
I know, now I'm going to go open up another window and find the rest.
That's over £100 tonight so far, isn't it?
Okay.
I think that warrants a go for dance, doesn't it? Yeah, everyone's saying go for dance. So will we get a Corb show in the future?
Yeah.
You won't get a full Corb show.
Yeah,
but he's a good lad live. He's doing all right. Right, I owe you guys a, what you call it, a go for dance, don't I?
Oh, you're going to do a go for dance?
No, we're going to do a go for dance.
Oh, we're going to do a go for dance.
We're going to do a go for dance, because if I've got to make a prat of myself, you've been in on this. You make a prat of yourself as well.
I'm just looking at Azerbaijani money.
Well, stop looking, bring your butt over here. We've got some dancing to do.
What even is the go for dance?
I've got to teach the lad the go for dance.
I don't know what this is, God help me.
Right.
I'm going to grab one thing first. Head. just in case anything goes wrong. Snip you.
Right, what you're going to do, go on. Yeah, is tuck your arms in at the side. Yeah. Now, the arm movement, fist closed. Yeah. The arm movement is like that. Yeah. You got that bit?
Yeah.
So, like that for the arm movements. Right, the hip movement is like that. Yeah. Have you seen Caddyshack?
No.
You've not seen Caddyshack?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh, mate, you're going to have to watch that. It's funny as hell. Might be a little bit rude, so Dad might have to sit with you and cover your eyes occasionally like we do. Right, ready? Go for dance. Come on, get those hips swaying, lad. Tuck those elbows in. This is what you have to do. We dance for money on YouTube, on the internet. Don't tell your teachers. No.
Hey, Dad, it's in your pockets.
Oh, what for you? Stop it!
Sneakiest ninja alive.
You are a sneaky ninja. Social services, where are you? Help me. I need social services to rescue me. I'm a vulnerable person.
Yeah.
First time plugged into this and really enjoying it. It's a good show tonight.
Yeah, no, you log in to see people doing it.
Yeah, father and son go for dance. Show him Caddyshack. Yeah. Cub needs to sit in Uncle Mel's naughty corner more.
Hey, Dad. 1 Bitcoin equals like 3.
Someone record this and put Gangnam Style to it. Don't you dare.
No.
Don't
No.
you dare.
No, I will delete my dad's channel.
No, you won't.
I will report you.
No, you won't.
I will do nothing.
Yes.
But please.
Catch that, boy.
Hey, Dad.
Next year's winners on Britain's Got Talent.
Dad, do you have any Bitcoins?
No. I don't have Bitcoin, mate. That's a cryptocurrency, isn't it?
Yeah, it's worth £3,500.
Yeah, they've gone up really massively.
I'm just finding out what different ones.
The beer I got out of the fridge for the stream was not enough to cope with this. Well, we've done the go for dance now. Unless we hit another 100, we're not doing another go for dance, so chill.
Why was I here?
Right. I need to get... Because you've just simply been on the stream, mate. Right, I need to... Right. Mats. Let's go through the mats. Yeah, we've got fat mats. We've got Jarvis texture battle mats. Games Workshop battle mats. Mel's grown hair. You really wrote that down?
You kept saying names and stuff and that came up.
Deep cut. Cigar box. P-Works Wargamers mats. P-Works? Does he spell that right? Is it P-Works? I've never heard of those. Any others, guys? Ewan's off. Night, Ewan, and thank you, buddy. It's appreciated, dude. It really is. I'm going to be making my first gaming board soon for Bot Action. I have watched most of your tutorials out flop, but I was wondering if you have a tutorial comment could be made on the layout. What planning do you mean? Explain what you mean a bit more. By this I mean I want to do 6x3 using two 2x3 boards. I prefer to, so I want the boards to fit together. What's the best techniques to get them match? Make templates of your edges, mate. Yeah. I'll be covering it in an upcoming video pretty soon, actually. Don't be bugging me, lad. Don't be pegging me or something, anything like that. Dude. Yeah, Scribblet, what you want to be looking at is cardboard templates. Okay, now if you make it a template for half of the long edge, we haven't had any, dude. Calm down. Yeah, I get notifications at the top, so I know when to refresh. Yeah, keen. Yeah, but you make half. So let's say your board is 3 foot long on the long edge. You make a template that is 1.5 foot long, and then you flip it round for the other side. What that means is your large boards will be able to go together like that, but also go together like that, and it will increase your modularity. So you're dancing on the internet in exchange for cryptocurrency now. The FBI will have a field day with this one. P-Works, right? Oh, the P-Works is. I'm not even sure another £100 will cover the street bill needed from erase that image from my brain. NMP, not my problem, mate. Paperworks, Matt, right.
And a bowl of water and soap. Erased it.
Catch you later, Unpainted.
Catch you later in Villa 2. It's got to plug it in. It's gone from 100% to 10% with how much?
With how much surfing and stuff you've been doing.
Yeah, I know. I've got so much currency.
You've done well tonight, actually, lad.
Yeah,
yeah. You've been a bit of a dip with the pegs, but you've been all right.
Sneaky ninja of pegs.
Meldi Anno Charcho Caplet. What's that?
Okay, how do you spell it?
Alpha November Alpha Romeo Charlie Hotel Oscar.
Say that again with real words.
Apple, Noddy, Apple, Rude, Chocolate, Hit, Over. Yeah. P-Works I saw on the Trade Shooters Research Hub. A capitalist that does not believe in government. Yeah. Because I am a capitalist. Yeah. I'm also a socialist.
I'm a pedalist.
Yeah, it's weird. I sort of sit in between that. I believe that we should have a socialist society that looks after people, but at the same time, there should be an incentive, or a reward for putting the extra effort in. Game mat.
I'm trying to think of a different kind of currency.
I'm a cyclist. So a centralist. Yeah, very much so. I am. With a lot of these things, a lot of things like free speech, I sit in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, I believe in free speech, and I believe people should be able to say offensive things. But at the same time, I don't believe that people have the right to be racist or anything like that. So it's a weird situation. I often find myself, not in one camp, not in another, but sort of sit in the middle of the road, which sort of infuriates everyone. Sounds like social liberalism. I don't really like social liberalism as a title. I don't like the way liberalism is going, because liberalism seems to be going against freedom of speech at the moment. Do you know what I mean? What about no politics? Yeah, sorry, I'm talking specifically me, and that was off the capitalist. That makes you a social democrat. Yeah. I know, I jest with the cryptocurrency comment. Mel, have you done a group build? They're a lot of fun. It'd be a cool way of bringing terrain makers on YouTube together. I've attempted a group build in the past, but the problem is, when one person falls out and it becomes about egos and stuff like that, I've learned on YouTube I'm better just sticking to myself and getting stuck into my own stuff. The political tutor. Oh no. Careful, Mel. Sounds like you actually think for yourself. I do, Kat. And you'd be surprised how much you get in trouble. Not going with the status quo can get you. Especially when you're in a shared studio space with 42 other artists who are incredibly liberal. Yeah, be in the middle, but don't sit on the fence. Agree. Yeah, take a stand. I mean, my problem is quite often I have to take alternating stands on issues. I'll take a right-leaning stand on one, a left-leaning stand on another. And that's because when things come up, I judge every issue on its merits, and I work it out, where do I stand on this? And so rather than saying, well, I'm a socialist, I stand on the left on everything, or saying I'm a capitalist and I I stand on the right for everything. I sort of like, right, let's have a look at the situation. What do I think? The YouTube gossip tutor. No, I don't get into that. That's why I got out of it. Get off!
Okay, I'll take it off.
Have you seen Mordenheim terrain boards, Mel? I have, and they're very nice. I'm actually a zombieist. I'm unhappy when the zombie apocalypse happens.
I kind of always wanted to be in a zombie apocalypse, weirdly enough.
Yeah, everyone's saying I should hit you.
Yeah!
I didn't even touch you.
I know.
Because if I had, you wouldn't be breathing, because that was a five-finger death punch.
Oh, God. Not that.
Do you want me to show you where the pressure point is to give you explosive diarrhea?
Seriously, there's one of them?
Yeah, I could just jab you in it, yeah, and your ass will explode.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm going to do it before you go into the cadets.
No, can you tell me it says it on, like one of my friends?
I'll show you.
Not on me, though.
No, I've got to show you on you. Calling animal cruelty service. Yeah, he is a bit of an animal, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you watch much other terrain building content on YouTube? No, I don't.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Oh, I've seen you.
Why? There's Mike at Terrainiacs. I watch his vids because
Okay,
yeah,
that's
but
the one I'm talking about.
yeah. No, generally I don't. The reason I watch Mike's quite a lot because Mike will talk about high-end techniques, and I also hang out, you know, on Skype with Mike quite a bit. So I do watch his videos. I don't generally watch any of the other terrain builders. Now the reason for this isn't anything hoity or anything like that. Oh, you're grinding, are you?
Yeah, also.
Yeah, if the quality of the feed goes down, it's because he's world of tanking without me.
I'm sorry, you told me grind up XP so I can get that
82, yeah. But anyway, going back, the reason I don't really watch other terrain builders is because I was watching one, I think it was Viv from Rubbish In, Rubbish Out. And I was just seeing how he did something before I did a tutorial. I already knew how I did it, but you know, I did that curious, right, how's Viv done this? Yeah, and he did it pretty much the same way I did. And then when I recorded my video, what I noticed was he got a phrase that he used, which was really a good way of explaining something. And I used exactly the same phrase without realizing it to explain the same process. And it sort of occurred to me that I'd subconsciously picked that up and included it in my video without realizing. And it was like, right, I can't do that. Yeah, and so I purposely don't watch other terrain builders' videos. You know what I mean? I'll watch occasional ones on like their big projects and stuff that I'm not doing. Yeah, but if it's just the general terrain tutorials, techniques, making this, making that, then I tend to avoid them so that I don't get caught into that trap of subconsciously picking things up, carrying them into my videos, and essentially nicking things off them. Hi Mel, about to attempt your foam board build, hopefully without minor, moderate and epic fails. The range have on offer 4 A1 boards white for £10. Nice, but the range also do black, which is better, in my opinion. Good point, Mel. Perhaps I better unsubscribe so you don't influence me too much. Mate, I'll know if I influence you. Your videos will be full of yes and what you would call it. No, what you call it. Generally, that's the reason I don't watch other terrain videos. Also, yeah, there's very little, you know, I can pick up from the basic stuff. I mean, you can see it's interesting to see how they do it and that sort of stuff. But with regards to if I'm going to spend 20 minutes watching a tutorial, I'm finding I'm spending a lot of time watching geology documentaries, ecology documentaries. I'm spending a lot of time studying colour theory after our meetings with Fred. You know what I mean? And the time where I'm spending my research time isn't actually War Games terrain. It's sort of the ancillary stuff around it. Luke APS has given me a few good shout outs for your terrain vids. Luke's a good guy. I chat with him. He gave me a load of microphone advice because he's in a band and he knows that stuff. And I've got a lot of time for Luke. And I know he's done me a lot of shout outs and he does good vids. But, you know, I don't really watch his vids that often, very much because of the same situation. You know, I don't want to pick up subconsciously phrases. I mean, I felt awful when I nicked Viv's. I think it was on the clump foliage one or something like that. We're on 4. Oh, you're getting really good with the graphics. 472 for the new PC out of 700. So 350 is halfway. We are 120 off halfway.
Oh, crap.
Do you ever use Kappa boards rather than standard cheaper poly board? No, I've never used them. But I've got an ample supply of what I've got.
Oh,
Question, what do you think of the new Necromunda trailer? Is that the one with the woman on? I only watched the first sort of 5 minutes. I thought it was a bit cheesy. And seedy. No, it was a bit seedy for me. It sounded, we're going down into the dark. And I'm like, is this a trailer for Necromunda, or am I going to go get an 0898 number coming any up on the screen? And why are you laughing at that?
I don't know.
Why is that funny? Why is 0898 funny?
I don't even know. I was laughing because you were laughing.
Do they still do 0898 numbers?
I don't know.
My mum gave me a right rollicking. I ran up a massive bill. Leave it. You don't need to Google it. So yeah, it was an interesting trailer. I'll say that much. oh, pardon me. Oh, this is Anthony. That's what I'm wondering, to be truthful. Right.
I don't know what it means.
I haven't, Jace, if you're asking.
Why'd you say 0898 beautiful self? What does that mean?
I mean, 0898 it's like a computer code. What it means is, what back in the early generation of the computers, when it wasn't so high tech and it was a bit like texting. You know how like the police have the police codes?
Yeah.
Well, 0898 was a way of telling someone that, you know, they look nice. So that's why we call it an 0898 number. And like old school, like, oh, you know, you look nice.
Matilda or Churchill?
No, Jace, I didn't, but I will put it on the job list.
Now let's taste that first. I've got a carrot. The carrot is horse's favourite food. Yes. I'm actually these videos for carrot. Check your at all. Magical.
Do you know what? Yeah. He forgets. I watch over him while he sleeps.
I don't sleep.
Yes, you do.
I went 2 nights without sleep once.
Do you know what? I'm going to get
Sometimes
a
you never
ton
come
of
into
these.
my room
No,
and
no.
say you're going to come in the room night. Sometimes you never do.
I do. I always do. I always check on you before bed, lad. Always. I come and kiss you and I come and kiss your sister. Without fail.
That's weird.
Yeah. No, it's what dads do.
How is it that when I was awake then, you didn't come up?
Because you fall asleep before me, you muppet.
True. Still, you didn't even go into my room.
Until you were asleep.
I
Anyway,
asleep.
back to the original comment. You see these?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to fall asleep one day, yeah? And then when you wake up...
Sorry, I was hoping for that to hit you.
Yeah? So anyway, yeah, when you wake up, yeah, I'm going to have pegged your pyjamas all to your entire bed. I don't need to shush. You've not got a mic. Now go kill that Lutch and then go after the heavy. The one that's about to drive behind you. He can't look.
The game's just started like 5 seconds ago. There is a Lutch in the game.
Any hints on your next big project? Right.
There's going to be a lot of poo involved.
Shut up. Right, next big project. I've got a couple on the cards. I have no big commissions. Yeah. I'm not looking at my emails from Foreground. I'm pretending I've not received any because I know they want something for Salute and I'm not ready yet. Yeah, I want to do some of my own stuff. Yeah, so Foreground can wait for a little while. Yeah. So there, I want to do a big castle. Yeah, that's a big project. I want to do the 15mm 6x4, what you call it, sort of desert / World of Tanks type board. Yeah, yeah. And then I've got the big Burma build. Now, the big Burma build is going to be a big build for me. Yeah.
It's going to be one of your biggest.
Jace, I can't read those.
What?
Jace, what spec have you found for news? Only asking because we just built a gaming spec PC for my son for about 400. He runs a high-speed spec GPU graphics card, which might be better for the vids. Oh, Jace! Crawley's challenging your technical know-how. See, this is why I got out.
Give me one. I need a computer. Badly.
Really?
I'm not using a computer here. My dad never gave me a computer.
Xbox, PlayStation, notebook, your mum's laptop. How many smartphones?
2. Not anymore.
His age, I had a plastic phone. Yeah, the phone was attached by a bit of string to this thing on wheels, and you had a little cog at the front you could turn.
She's gonna kill him.
How funny it would be to cover him in pegs while he slept. It's going to be hilarious, mate. Photo on the terrainiacs.
There you go. VK's down.
I turned into a computer once. How about Egyptian style terrain? We can definitely do that as part of a spin-off of the desert terrain, you know what I mean? We'll do a pyramid and a sphinx or something like that. But at the same time, we're probably going to do, like, you know, adobe buildings and stuff like that and all sorts of desert terrain.
Pyramid.
Will you make a custom battle map for the Burma build?
Yes.
You spying on me? Yeah, actually, I did drop hints on that. No, that video isn't out till Thursday. Fingers crossed that'll be out next Tuesday. Not the Tuesday coming, a week on Tuesday, sorry. And you walk 10 miles through the snow to school. You sound old manish. Actually, I didn't walk 10 miles through the snow to school, but I did have to walk 1.5 miles to the bus stop to catch the bus at 7 AM because I lived on Anglesey.
Hey, Dad. I've got a second class.
Corbs, you will get Dad's hand-me-down. Funnily enough, he is.
Who said that?
That was Will. No, I know what you're saying, Anne.
Oh, cool. I've got an automatic fire extinguisher. I like the pair.
Yeah, Jace is posting, what you call it, technical stuff. I have no idea what it means, which is why I asked him to spec it, because I gave up trying to figure out what I needed. I mean, when I tried to spec it, are you pegging me?
No, trying to leave you in the balls, but you went too far back.
Really?
I was trying to point to the camera, God. Right, God, no. I have no pegs. I have no pegs. Can I come far?
Nice one, Jace.
God, I have no pegs.
I act like this because for the past hour, that's what you've...
Well, check my... You can even check my pocket.
Did you really not hit anyone in that game?
No, then I've got a kill.
Who did you steal that kill from?
It says I got 9 hits on one guy.
How did you get 9 hits on one guy?
KV.
So basically, you wait until a KV was out in the open, then you rain death down on him. Come on, give it. Oh, I failed.
Gotti! Gotti!
Right. My granddad survived Burma. Dude, Burma was tough. When you read about the Chindit operations and what they went through.
Damn.
Jez is coming, and he's coming pretty much as we're wrapping up the show. Been a Viking for a photo shoot. Nice one, Jez.
Why are you standing there?
What my computer's going to have liquid. Have you seen the photo of my computer?
No.
Have you not? Yeah, it looks like the sort of computer Dad would never buy for himself. Let's see if I got. There you are.
I need one now. Who even?
I mean, have you seen that?
That's some next level stuff.
It's gonna have water in it. I don't have to water it, do I? Well, I don't know. Do we have to water? Do you have to pour water in them or what?
Why?
Burma was hell on earth, basically. Yeah. When you read about Burma and when you watch the documentaries about what they went through, it's one of the reasons I'm actually so quite passionate about the Chindits. Yeah, because the fact that what they did was so monumental from a military point of view. Yeah. And from a human point of view, human endurance. But they're part of the Forgotten Eighth and no one knows anything about them. What's Ant said? Jay's suggestion when you sit, paint it pink and cover it in little pony stickers.
I saw Batman. What? You're staring at me.
I'm not staring at you. They're about getting Jay to paint this new computer pink.
Why?
And there was 3 pegs on that table. It's now 2. The real question is whether he can move.
Okay, there's the peg. There's the peg. I'm putting back. There's the peg. There's the peg. God help me. Also, there's a peg on your hood. You'll never stop the pain. I'm able to do anything. Like you told me, if you believe me, you can. You can. And I'm putting
with big red hearts, yeah.
Yeah, I should probably stop. Oh, the IDK took a lot of hits. I even got a second cross mastery badge, Dad. This was raining fire.
Thank you, Jace. The thing is, guys, yeah, I know Jace. I trust Jace. I know Jace, yeah, used to run an IT training centre and has been a network manager and spent most of his life working in IT. Yeah. So I know other people are always, what about this? What about that? You will always get, discussion about what's right. Yeah. In this case, I gave Jace a rough budget. I think it was about 600 quid. He upped it to 700 quid. Yeah, and that's what we're going for because Jace says that's what I want. There's pink fluid for your cooler. Is there? Is Bill off? Catch you later, dude. Any chance of some Star Wars terrain with FFG announcing Legion on Gen Con? Yeah, Bruno. If you want Endor, there's Woods in the Foliage playlist, mate. Right. Oh, we've had a PayPal. Better check that. Dave sent in a nugget. Dave S. Thank you, Dave. Let's get Dave on the screen. Right. Looking forward to school starting again, Mal. Actually, I'll miss them, to be truthful. It has been nice having them over the summer. You know what I mean? Tatooine, that's desert stuff with Adobe. And a lava world. Lava, we need to do lava, though. Let me see. Yeah. Or is Mum marching you up?
No.
Right, let's get Dave S on.
Dave.
Right, we're going to be wrapping this up in a minute. Right, if you've got any last terrain questions for me before I wrap this up and then go kill the boy.
Why?
Really? Yeah, now is your chance. Thank you, Dave. Thanks for contributing towards the new editing PC. Once I've got the new editing PC, it means that I'll be able to...
Stop it! Stop it! Okay! Okay!
You can't...
Okay! I'll bite you.
You won't bite me. If you bite me, I'll bite you back, you little sod.
Okay, please! Please let me live! Let me live! Please donate from your computer so I'll be happy enough to let me go. Please! No! Also, there's a peg on your back. Dad.
Sit with your dad, son.
Hey, Dad. Dad, can you turn around for the camera?
Oh, yeah. Have you done me again, have you?
No.
Have you done me?
No.
Salt deserts. Ooh. I need to see pictures.
Yeah.
Even a guest appearance from Kez tonight. Scorched Earth. Actually, Scorched Earth we've got coming up soon. You'll see that soon.
Scorched Earth.
Right, will you stop boning me with your coccyx?
You sat me there. You sat me there.
Mel, didn't get a chance to say. As a colour-blind man, that artist chap info was awesome. Thank you. I've actually spoken to Fred, and we're going to do a couple more videos. We're going to do colour for terrain videos, and Fred's going to tell us about all the proper colours for walls. Nice try. Yeah. All the proper colours for walls and water, and you know, because he's a landscape painter, he really knows this stuff. Yeah. And so, yeah, there'll be more of that coming up, guys. Kez is a bit like Captain Mainwaring's wife. She's on screen now and then. Happen to know about American 442 Regimental Combat Team? Nope, never heard of them. You're going to be stuck there a while. No, you see?
Help me.
Yeah, he has been bugging me and pegging me and being a absolute sod. No more, no bill, PayPal. So that was the last check. We're going to call it. Yeah, but before we call it,
No, seriously, Mum, help! No.
now I am right. Social services won't get involved for excessive tickling, will they? You want to be a sod to your dad, do you? Shift your butt.
Also, there's a peg on your back right now.
Hi, Sandra. Where's Sandra?
Hey, Dad.
Who's Sandra?
Dad.
Say hi to my mum, Sandra. Hi, Sandra.
Hello, Sandra.
It's his mum. Be nice. Say hi, Sandra.
Hey, Sandra.
Now, duct tape and cable ties, not for terrain, for corbs. On it, Crawley!
Okay, I'll find duct tape.
Right. Just to give you a quick run-up of what's going on. Yeah, we're all caught up. This week, are you off, Corb?
Yeah.
Alright, do you want to shut the door and say goodbye to everyone? Why don't you finish the show with me?
Actually, yeah, okay then.
You know, I'm finishing up now. Yeah? Get it off your bloody finger, you little sod.
I even asked Mum if she had pegs.
Yeah, great stuff tonight, people. Over £100 donated on the show. It's been brilliant, guys. Thank you. Right, just to run down. Okay, this week I am doing a live show. I just don't know when it will be because I don't know scheduling and that sort of stuff. So as soon as I know, I'll schedule it and I'll post on Facebook and that sort of stuff, bring you up to speed. Tuesday, there's a bit of a polling video about whether there's interest in a dedicated US live show.
Okay.
Yeah, from the studio. That will be one where I'm doing it roughly about 1 AM till about 7 AM UK time. So basically, evening time, West and East Coast US. Yeah, and then on Thursday, I've got a bit of a ramble vid. Okay, now, me, myself, that's what's coming out on the channel. Me, myself, yeah, I've got 6 Let's Makes to try and film this week to see if I can get ahead. Okay? What have you done? I'll get you. I will get you.
I want to look in the camera. There's also next second all PG characters on the chat. I am so good. I am next level.
So anyway, this week behind the scenes, yeah, I'm going to be working on Let's Makes. The idea is
I
I want to get ahead with that content, so moving forward I can get a lot more regular and I can make sure I've got videos for you. Yeah. And really. Then after that, we've got lots of Burma. You may have 2 Burma build updates this month. Yeah. Plus Let's Makes, plus lots. So we are a live US build. I feel like it's Christmas. Yeah. Time to peg his PJs. I know. I know. At least he's go for dancing. You can't go for dance for crap, or at least he's trying.
Yeah.
Right, come here. I'm genuinely. I'm not going to do anything. Come here.
Okay.
Let's sign this out. Right. All right. Listen, guys. Yeah. So a couple of ramblies. You get a live show, and then the week after we are going to be a lot of terrain on the channel moving forward from now on. Okay. So that's what's coming. Yeah. I'll let you know about the live shows, etc.
What?
Oh, we're going to have another Talk Terrain. I'm off to film a Talk Terrain at the end of the month.
And a Corbin live show, completely dedicated to me.
God help you.
I get to say what's happening in the live show. Ow, that's heavy actually.
Right. In the meantime, guys, yeah, I'll see you soon. Thanks for keeping me company. It's been a brilliant show. Thanks, Jace, for moderating as always. Yeah.
Be sure to
And we'll see you soon. Yeah, now you'll have to excuse me. I've got to go dig a shallow grave. You're so dead. Let me finish this first. You can grab all the pegs you want, lad. You know the moment this is off, I'm coming for you. Revenge is sweet. Right, don't worry, he will live. You really think picking up a stick is going to stop me?
It's a cane.
You'll hit me once with it. Only once.
And then I'll peg you in the neck.
Before you die.
Then I'll throw PG tips.
Right. I'm going to have to teach the young man a lesson. Daddy style. Catch you later, folks. All the best. Ta-da.
Flawless.